Prime Minister Modi is currently chairing a crucial meeting of all chief ministers on a possible extension, an anticipated extension to the lockdown that expires on April the 14th. The meeting started at 11 this morning and all chief ministers in the country are connected to the Prime Minister via video conferencing, as you can see in these non-audio pictures. The decision on whether to extend the lockdown after April 14th across the country is likely to get some clarity during this meeting. Sources said that the Prime Minister has sought suggestions from all the chief ministers in the lockdown. The Prime Minister has also told the chief ministers that he's available 24/7 to all of them. Sources said that as of now, the chief ministers are speaking in the meeting. Earlier, the Health Ministry gave a presentation. 80% of the opposition parties are already in favor of extending the lockdown beyond April the 14th. On Friday, Punjab became the second state after Odisha to announce an extension of the April 14th lockdown. Poulomi Saha live with us from the national capital. Poulomi, the Prime Minister in this wide interaction with all of the country's chief ministers right now, we do know that the general sense is that the lockdown is all set to be extended. It's just a matter of announcing it because most states have made that indication to the Prime Minister. Some states have already taken that decision themselves, like Punjab and Odisha. What are you hearing, Poulomi?
Well, yes, an extension of lockdown, at least at the moment, looks imminent unless something dramatically changes after this meeting with the Prime Minister that the state chief ministers are currently engaged in via video conferencing. Most state chief ministers, experts, stakeholders have already indicated to the Prime Minister that there should be an extension of lockdown. That's only the most prudent thing to do right now, given that, there is the number of cases of COVID-19 are constantly rising. Today itself, we've seen the highest spike that there is in a day of COVID-19 cases as well as deaths as well. And that is a worrying sign. So clearly, we need to work on the containment strategy that we're already working on in terms of sealing hotspots. And that needs to be continued for some time. And that is the sense that the Prime Minister's office has been given by state chief ministers in the first meeting as well. They've of course indicated that several measures are being taken on the ground and we need to work towards containing the spread of this outbreak. Otherwise it will be catastrophic in nature, and this has also been communicated in the floor leaders meeting with opposition political parties that the Prime Minister just had on the 8th of April as well. And today, of course, like you said, a couple of chief ministers unilaterally have taken the decision for their respective states to extend the lockdown up until April 30th, and most chief ministers are of a similar opinion as well. So extension of the lockdown seems imminent right now. But looking at the microeconomics of it and how is it going to be executed on the ground, not just physically in terms of will only hotspots stay locked down, or whether it will be a pan-India lockdown which will continue till the end of the month. And then, of course, how you're going to help those who are, of course, looking towards the center for economic help and aid.
Absolutely. Poulomi, we'll wait in anticipation of any possible clarity or even possibly an announcement at the end of this meeting. Keep tracking that story. We will keep coming back to you on the hour for an update. That meeting has been on for over an hour now. We have to wait and see how long more it proceeds. This is crucial. It may take longer, but this is crucial because all chief ministers are participating. This is India's federal structure in motion. Poulomi, thank you very much for that. Meanwhile, there's been a drastic cut in India's GDP forecast. Goldman Sachs has revised India's GDP forecast 1.6%. The previous estimate was 3.3%. The Fitch ratings have revised the GDP forecast as well, 2% down from the previous estimate of 5.1%. The International Credit Rating Agency, ICRA, has revised the GDP forecast to 2%, down from the previous estimate of 5%. Moody's has revised India's GDP forecast down to 2.5%, down from 5.3% earlier. Standard & Poor's ratings have revised India's GDP forecast to 3.5%, down from 5.2% earlier. CRISIL has revised India's GDP forecast to 3.5%, down from 5.2%. The India Ratings and Research has revised similarly to 3.6%, down from 5.5%. And as you can see, there are many others. The Asian Development Bank and the World Bank have also similarly downward defined their forecast to 4 and 5 respectively from earlier estimates of 6.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.